A branch of the DC tunnel system houses the black site, which according to the schematics that I borrowed, has an entrance directly beneath Capital Station.
The black site holding Adler is secured by retinal scan. We won't have access. At least not anymore. We have an opportunity, though, if we move fast. This Saturday night, the station is hosting a political event. Take it, Felix.
Interestingly, one of the event's attendees, a Senator Jack McKenna, has security clearance to the black site. We only need a high-resolution image of his eyes to get past the retinal scanner. I'm working on something for that.
So we're gonna show up to this fundraiser, get what we need from the senator, then grab Adler from the black site before anyone knows what's happened.
Sounds simple enough. Don't you think?
Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sev and Case can get the retinal scan.
You're going through a lot of trouble to rescue this Adler fellow.
You're telling me.
Image received on our end, Case. Audio's coming in clean. Ball is yours.
You're stepping into my world now, Case. Or should I say Jess Burke, photojournalist for the Washington Telegraph. Don't make any waves. You'll get through security, no problem.
He held little back in his criticism of the Bush administration. We're going to keep a close eye on developments in the weeks ahead. Of course. Back to you, Kelsey.
Thank you.
Of course, we would have preferred Princeton, but at least Harvard will keep him closer to home.
We've always loved Boston. Both my kids were born.
The important thing is that he's getting the best education money can buy.
My father always said, you can accomplish anything if you believe in yourself. Or if you have wealthy parents.
David appreciates how much we've invested in him. He'll do nothing less than make his family proud.
Either that, or he gets none of his inheritance.
Keep moving, please. Sir. Things are starting to wrap up in there, just so you know. Enjoy.
Have a good night. Hi, I was just on my way out. I don't know why you're here exactly, but you need to be very, very careful. Langley has assembled a team to track the three of you down, and they may even have eyes here tonight. If you are spotted, forget about suspension. Livingston will literally bury you alive. So it's great to see you. We'll catch up soon.
Keep with the plan. Find Sev.
There you are. Come join me at table 14.
I think he stands a real chance if he runs.
He's certainly very charming.
Exactly. But in a down-to-earth. He's folksy. Affable. Makes Ivy League education seem less pretentious.
What's wrong with seeming as smart as you are, though?
Perception is reality. The average voter doesn't want a candidate who comes off like they're better than them. They don't want to vote for an egghead. They want someone who seems like a buddy.
Take a seat. Do I look the part? Just another business tycoon's trophy wife. The senator's on stage now. Use your camera to get a better look. See the man speaking to Governor Clinton? Say hello to Senator McKenna. Put that camera to good use, Case.
Got it.
The senator isn't giving interviews tonight, and he doesn't go anywhere without his security detail. So the easy option is off the menu. Here, take this. I've done some scouting. Marked a few leads that could help get him isolated and get you close enough to do the retinal scan. Take your pick. Got any questions? Now's the time to ask. I'll tell you what I can. Senator McKenna seems to be having domestic troubles. Had a fight with his wife when he got here. Lots of smiling through gritted teeth. She stormed off. Hasn't spoken to him since. Just been drowning her troubles at the bar. Maybe you should lend her a sympathetic ear. When the senator arrived, the waiter passed him a note. Whatever's on it put McKenna in a real bad mood. He crumpled the note and shoved it in his coat pocket right before he checked in. If we get our hands on that note, I bet we could use whatever's on it to our advantage. He's what you Americans would call a fixer. Cleans up messes for one of New York City's 5 families. I've done work for him in the past. He's been surveilling the senator since I got here. Not in a friendly way. Maybe you can find out why. Come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. The floor is yours, Jess Burke.
Actions speak louder than words, mate. Look at what he's managed to accomplish as governor of Arkansas. The education reforms alone will qualify him as presidential material, if you ask me.
I'll say this about him. He does support smaller government, too. Maybe there's something to these new Democrats after all.
I'm telling you, he's a straight pitch, right down the middle.
I'm more of a cat person. Sydney here has a dog. Isn't that right? Think yours could win a dog show? Or 2? I would never enter him. He's much too shy. Maybe you two could swap dog stories.
Don't even get me started about the dog park last Monday.
May you be the year of salvation.
Doesn't the Pope say something like that every year?
It's part of the job description, I'm sure.
Ah, yes, but it feels different when you're standing in St. Peter's Square.
Like a concert?
Surely you're not comparing the Pope to a pop star.
Same blind admiration.
I'm not talking about the person, I'm talking about the place. St. Peter's Square.
Did you know it was decided Nero's circus? Then the Pope shut it down.
That's not what happened at all.
Settle down. We're starting to get stairs.
Well, you started it, fine. Stella, how was your New Year's Eve? All I'm saying is, if you want that big W, you gotta put me in the game. I get W on what he's doing. And I told Coach, I said, I can't bring my best game if I'm too busy worrying whether I'll be in the game, you know? Everyone wants that win. That means putting our best players on the field. That means putting me on the field. I don't want lectures about teamwork. I want to win. And winning is what I do. I get it done.
Everyone knows you're the best, man.
I know.
One more, please. A journalist. Weren't you told that my husband and I aren't doing interviews or photos? I am not my husband's keeper, nor his secretary. I'm his wife, even if that routinely slips his mind. Off the record. How quaint. My dear, what or who my husband is doing is hardly a secret. If you want access to the senator, follow the trail of drool until you reach the pretty little thing half his age. Check the auction hall. That's where I last saw his aide.
Aid could be our ticket to a photo op with McKenna. Her name is Anne Johansson. Not my type, but I can see why she has the senator's eye.
And if he wants me to play, I'll play. I'll bring him. I'm out there. I'll bring him. Just let me play. Don't tell me how to get it done. Let me get it done. Let me bring home the win. Don't tell me no, coach. You want to win, you tell me yes.
The First Amendment protects against government censorship. That's the whole point.
Well, where do you draw the line? You need to regulate public morals, and public morals vary by state.
But the dancing in question was not obscene, not even provocative.
But it isn't meaningful either. Ballet and modern dance actually communicate something. Rock and roll? Not so much.
Case, over here.
The one with the pigeons in the staircase? That's the one I love the most.
They don't make artists like Cartier-Bresson anymore.
It doesn't matter how advanced these new cameras are. Contemporary photography has abandoned human taste.
Exactly. When did the magic leave the frame?
Well, I blame Warhol.
Ugh, don't say his name out loud. Cartier-Bresson had that je ne sais quoi.
Is Bresson still alive?
Maybe. You never know with artists.
You're rushing into things. Think about this logically.
I am. If we wait any longer than tonight, it'll be too late.
I disagree. If we do it tonight, it'll be too early.
What do you mean?
The iron's not hot enough. Wait until he has
Frankly, I'm
eyes on
tired of
Do
eroticism.
that, we lose the
It's
element
all
of surprise.
staged. It takes away from what the medium was originally intended for.
Well, if you think about it, originally it was meant to be staged. People had to stay still for a long time. The camera obscura?
That was out of necessity.
Art is all about timing.
The decisive moment.
Le moment décisif.
Did you hear they finally got the human genome?
Time to use the mic on that camera of yours. Act like you're taking pictures. Over there, that's the senator's aide. She and her mystery friend seem to be having a very serious conversation.
Audio is clean. Maintain focus.
Riskier now than it will be later. I'm not worried about risk. I'm worried about the reward. We'll get his money. I'm telling you, if we just wait for the election, we can squeeze way more out of him.
And I'm telling you, his wife knows about me.
We're leaving money on the table.
Look, if we tell him about the tape tonight, he'll panic, pay anything. But if we don't make our move now, we won't get any money. Just trust me. Here, take the valet ticket. Go get the tape from the...
I'll get it in a few minutes.
Blackmailing a senator with sex tapes. Can't beat the classics. That'll give us some serious leverage on McKenna. Nab his valet ticket and get the keys to their car. Then grab the goods.
Go. I'll keep an eye on the girl.
Once you have the ticket, take it to the valet outside.
Pardon, sir. This area is for authorized personnel only.
Interesting.
Subjects are nostalgic for life in the GDR. They call it nostalgia.
Their lives were turned upside down. It's natural as the familiarity.
I don't know. Sounds more like Stockholm.
I reckon that even 30 years from now, there will still be notable differences between the East and West Germans.
30 years? How can anyone predict what things will be like then?
Well, only time will tell.
Ticket? Cold, cold night tonight. I wouldn't stay out there too long. Here you go, sir.
Now you just need to find that car. Those keys have a fob on them. Maybe you can sound the horn.
Hey! The hell are you doing in my car?
Hey, a CIA security detail is headed your way. Lay low and get that tape to the senator's wife.
The wicked old-fashioned.
White Russian.
How controversial.
Oh, gotta pick your poison.
I don't judge. How about another round?
Sure, I'd like a caparina.
You're what?
Top me off, will you? You again. What now? Do you know? Did this out of the kindness of your heart, I'm sure. So, what is it you want in exchange? Yes, well, I'd rather not have our dirty laundry aired in anything so crass. I need to take care of some business. You keep Miss Johansson occupied until I arrive. After that, you hand over what you found, and I'll arrange your photo opportunity. Excuse me. Yes, it's me. I need your assistance with a delicate matter. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's right.
Sorry, I would never spend 60 grand on this thing. What? The senator isn't speaking to press tonight. And as of now, I'm off the clock. So go ruin someone else's evening. If trying to get ahead in my career is a crime, consider me guilty. That's a baseless accusation. You don't know anything. You're just making stuff up to sell headlines, you hack. It's slander. You'll hear from my lawyer.
Oh, I highly doubt you want to make this a legal matter, Miss Johansson.
Miriam, please. I was never going to actually release that video. It was just a scam to earn a little extra money. It's nothing personal.
Everything is personal in politics. Do you think I don't know what goes on under my own roof?
I know how this looks, but I swear, I have nothing but respect for you and your husband.
My husband, God bless his soul, is an idiot. But he gets votes. That makes him a useful idiot. You, on the other hand...
Ah! What the hell? Miriam, please, don't...
Don't do what, dear? Jason, I think Miss Johansson has had too much to drink. Please help her out. As for you, a deal's a deal.
Okay, I'm here. What's this all about?
I've cleaned up another of your messes, as usual. Unfortunately, you're in need of a new aide. Perhaps a nice young man this time.
Could have handled it myself.
I promised this reporter a photo, if you'd be so kind.
Zoom in.
That's all, dear. Run along. Thank you for your investigative diligence. Please enjoy the rest of your evening, and feel free to put your drinks on my husband's tab.
Scan is good.
Nice work, Case. Time to get to the roof. That's how we'll reach Adler.
I marked the roof stairwell on your map. Take a look.
The mechanical room on the roof is your access point to the restricted elevator shaft. It will take you all the way down to the black site.
Ballet is art. Hundreds of years of discipline, refinement, execution. Rock and roll wasn't made in a day, you know? It has a rightful place in this world, too. Not in Indiana.
A quarter inch here and there, a huge difference.
I don't know. All the situation's a mess, if you ask me.
How you figure?
It's not our role.
You can't expect America to just stand by while that clown Hussein does whatever he wants.
Did you see that girl's testimony? Nahira, I don't remember her exact name. Whatever. I can't even talk about what she said.
I'm sure it was awful.
It was.
What's taking so long, Case? What's taking so long, Case? There's some rent-a-cops on the roof. Just doing their job, so steer clear of them.
Marshall and I will meet you in the mechanical room.
Once you're on the roof, look for a fixed ladder. Remember what Marshall said, stay out of sight. Keep low and stick to the shadows.
We're almost there.
Inside the mechanical room, you see a wall-mounted hatch. That's the elevator shaft.
Put your hands up, slowly. Got a 1014 and R1, requesting backup.
10-4.
Now just stay calm and no one's gonna get hurt.
Do we have a problem here?
Sir, I just found...
Why don't you just let it... That's one hell of a hit.
Not taking any chances.
10-23, backup's on the way.
1022 that. It's taken care of.
Copy that.
The bag's for you, Case. You're underdressed.